Blackpool is the gay capital of the north, attracting thousands of visitors to its outrageous club scene, and it's holiday heaven for the O'Connor family.
Blackpool for us is party time.
We enjoy the drag acts, so it's so fantastic.
The Masai Mara is Kenya's most popular safari destination. With its spectacular wildlife, it's the ideal holiday for professional artist Jonathan Truss and his family.
We love the wildlife, love the outdoors.
Open spaces.
Yeah.
And it's a great adventure.
Both families are up for a challenge. They've never met before, but they're convinced they can show each other a great time on their holiday.
We're going to hell.
I need to get out.
It's pretty revolting for a straight guy to see two guys kissing.
We don't want them approaching us in any way, do we?
I really criticise and I'd kick your head in.
It's about as far from a good time as I could possibly have.
Bournemouth, in the heart of the English Riviera, is home to the talented Truss family. Dad Jonathan, Mum Mel, 17-year-old Gemma and 9-year-old Christian. Jonathan is one of the country's leading wildlife artists, with his paintings selling for tens of thousands of pounds.
I usually spend about 6 or 7 hours painting out here. I just love painting. I could paint forever.
And while Jonathan and the children concentrate on being creative, housewife Mel dedicates her life to caring for them.
I'd wrap them up in cotton wool and I'd probably look after and protect them too much. But that's what I feel I need to do.
I wish my mum wasn't as, protective over me, because I can take care of myself.
Their favourite holiday is an ultra-luxurious Kenyan safari, where they're waited on hand and foot and given guided tours of the spectacular wildlife for Jonathan to paint.
We love Africa so much. There's just something about it that gets in your blood. I mean, Governor's Camp, where we're going, it's top-end stuff in East Africa. There's not much better that you can get, really. I mean, it's very, very luxurious. It's just gorgeous. And you never want to go there just the once. You'll always want to go back time and time again.
Welcome to Southend-on-Sea, famous for kiss-me-quick hats and jellied eels. Away from the seafront, in a small block of flats, live the O'Connors. Lesbian mums, Dawn and Lisa, Dawn's son, 16-year-old Lee, and Lisa's sons, 16-year-old Paul and 9-year-old Luke.
Having two mums is no different for us because it's just like our mates who have a mum and a dad. We don't see it as any different.
I suppose I'm the butch one, but Lisa's definitely the girly one. She's the makeup girl.
Lisa is a local bus driver and Dawn runs a delivery service. And with two hard-working mums, the streetwise kids have learnt to fend for themselves. The O'Connors don't do foreign travel. Despite living in Southend, their favourite destination is another British seaside town, Blackpool. Every summer, 11 million visitors flock to its crowded seafront, but not the O'Connors, who save money by going in winter.
It's bleak, it's damp, it's dark, it just absolutely epitomises everything that's British.
And there's more to the O'Connors' budget holiday.
I want to take you to a gay bar.
Away from the roller coasters and sandy beaches, there's another Blackpool. It's the gay capital of the north.
We like going to the clubs because we actually enjoy watching drag acts or whatever's on stage at the time because they are fantastic, and Blackpool is second to none for that.
If it's a holiday in this country, I think we'd all feel that we just had a kind of like a weekend break or gone out for the day. It doesn't really feel like a holiday.
If the other family was quite stiff, oh my God.
I'd like to think that at the end of our holiday, they're better relax more. I think they will have their eyes open with us in Blackpool, definitely.
It's travel day for the families, and with their bags packed, it's time for the journey to begin. The Truss family still have no idea where they're off to, but all is about to be revealed.
Hello, the Trusses. Oh, we do like to be beside the seaside. So grab your coats, hats and gloves. You're off to Blackpool.
Oh my God. Oh no.
I love the O'Connor family.
Oh no. It's going to be freezing, isn't it?
Yeah. We're going to hell.
Why?
All those things you did wrong in your life.
Why? What have I done to deserve
We're about
this?
to pay.
After a 6-hour car journey, the Truss family get their first view of Blackpool out of season.
Blimey, look, here we are. Blackpool. There's nobody around.
Well, it looks like they've probably
Looks
just
dead.
closed up for the winters. God, this is horrible. I don't like it.
Stay at the hotel up the road. Can we stay next door?
Can we go home?
But there's no turning back. For the next week, the Trusses will be living by the O'Connors' rules and limited budget.
Hello. Hiya.
And after quick introductions, they set the agenda.
We're the O'Connor Parkers.
Yeah.
This is obviously my partner Lisa. Hopefully you're not too shocked by that revelation. We actually love Blackpool. We hope you're going to enjoy it.
Yeah.
By the end of it, we certainly think that you should do. We enjoy food on the go. We like doing all day what we can.
Is there a big gay scene in Blackpool?
There is a big gay scene in Blackpool.
Really?
Yeah.
We can find we can relax and be more ourselves. Not that we'd be in your face about it, but we can. But
So we hope you're into clubbing, because we have got a couple of evenings planned for you guys. As we said, we hope that you're really going to enjoy it.
We'll let you know.
Oh, I'm sure you will.
And God help you if we don't.
Bring it on.
And if the reserved Trusses think they're going to be broken in gently, they have another thing coming. While the kids get to know each other at the hotel, the adults are off to one of Blackpool's many gay clubs.
I think if they leave the club, I think if anything's going to push them over the edge, I think it's going to be Mel. I think she's going to have had enough. She's going to want to go home.
Because I'm very prudish, really. I don't like seeing things.
That's pretty revolting for a straight guy to see two guys kissing, you know.
We don't want them approaching us in any way. If somebody comes up and pinches my bum, I'm going.
Tomorrow afternoon, round about 2:30 through till 6 o'clock, with my usual clean family show.
Resident drag queen Stella Artois and her filthy performance leave the Trusses at a loss for words.
I've got a gorgeous room with me tomorrow afternoon. He'll be loving his out about 4 o'clock. The lovely real deal will be with us. And his podcast.
This is about as far away as a good time I can possibly imagine.
I don't think he liked the bum thing. A bit shocking for him. No.
But things are about to go from bad to worse for the Trusses. As the night progresses, they become increasingly uncomfortable. Things get out of hand when one clubber becomes over-friendly with Mel and she decides to call it a night.
When the guy grabbed me from behind, I thought, right, that's it, I've had enough, you know. And that's why we decided to leave.
There's a lot of strange guys. I mean, that's a scene I haven't really seen before, so that's very alien to me. That's about as far from a good time as I could possibly have.
Coming up, Dawn confronts one of her biggest fears.
No, you have to loosen the grip a bit with my hands, so no circulation in it whatsoever.
And threatens to call it a day.
I wish I was back at home. Right now.
It's winter in Blackpool, just above freezing, and all the major attractions are closed. But this is just how the O'Connors like it. And they're determined to show the Trusses a good time on their favourite holiday, if they can find anything open.
So you're not disappointed now that you're here? No. Or not as much as you thought you was going to be when you were in Blackpool?
Yeah.
My mum's probably underneath, she's probably hating it. She might surprise us. Oh no.
No, it's not me. No way. No. 4 days of coming into slot machine places is boring.
I think out of the four of them, she's going to be the one that stands back and watches rather than joins in. We try to let her hair down, try and make her let her hair down, shall we?
We encourage her. They've been here for a little while. Give her another couple of days.
She wishes never come at all.
Wishing that already.
The day ends with a traditional Blackpool treat, but the O'Connors head straight for the X-rated rock, much to the embarrassment of the Trusses.
Don't look
Corrupting me.
I wouldn't know, darling.
We've got an embarrassing situation. Jonathan, come back.
And the situation gets even more awkward when the kids get an eyeful.
Go wherever you want. I don't want you to, love it.
Do you mind? This is my daughter.
Excuse me?
An embarrassed Jonathan makes a joke of it, but a disgusted Mel walks off, much to the amusement of Paul O'Connor.
Mel, I think she thought it was a bit sick, especially in front of the kids or something.
If the Trusses are shocked by the O'Connors' family outing, wait till they see tonight's entertainment. It's a night of gay cabaret for the whole family to enjoy.
Please welcome live on stage your compere and hostess for the evening, Miss Stephanie Sparkles.
Out of Mel's sight, Jonathan is keen to get into the spirit of things.
What do you want to drink?
I'll have a glass of wine, don't tell the wife. Thank you.
Okay.
Oh.
Glass of wine.
He's not having wine. You're not having wine. Diet Coke.
I'll have half a shandy. Go on, let's go mad, shall we?
Why is he not allowed any more wine?
No, he'll get silly.
Does he get really stupid then?
Yeah, he's silly.
Right, okay.
For the O'Connors, it's all too obvious who wears the trousers.
No, she just said he's not having another one. You that to me and I would lose my... Oh, I'll tell you, I'd lose the plot. If you actually turned around to somebody else and said she's not having another drink. No.
Want some whiskey in your water, sugar in your tea.
It's not long before Mel turns her attentions to the other man in her family.
It's the situation that I wouldn't really put Christian in, because I don't want any of us to get, you know, tinnitus or anything like that. But it does worry me, and also it's quite smoky down there, and I would never put Christian in a smoky atmosphere, ever. We'll go to bed, definitely, because we're all tired anyway, and that's long enough for Christian, you know.
I think that Christian is probably mollycoddled.
Very overprotective, aren't they?
Mollycoddled, even. I couldn't get it out.
All right, mollycoddled, okay.
Under Mel's orders, the Trusses are sent to bed.
Right. Do as your mother's tell. Go on, get up those stairs. Right.
The night has only just begun, but the Truss boys know when they're beat. It's another grey day in Blackpool, and the O'Connors have organised a trip to one of the few places that's actually open.
If you really want to know where we're going today,
Dun, dun, dun.
we're actually going to the zoo.
To the zoo?
We're going to the zoo.
Really?
Are we?
We are going to the zoo.
And then tell them about later on tonight, then?
Yes, there is.
Blackpool.
Yes, there is. Yeah.
Let's go to the zoo.
For the O'Connors, it's a rare treat, but wildlife artist Jonathan Truss is struggling.
It's kind of sad, really. I don't know, but look, if you look at them, they're just fat and lethargic. You can't beat them in the wild. They just look totally different.
Not enough, we're not.
Oh, looking at you as if to say maybe, you'll do.
The O'Connors don't know that in 24 hours they'll be seeing these animals in the wild on the Trusses safari in Kenya.
I'm more driven to get to Africa every second. You know, I mean, when you can smell the ellies, there's a smell, there's a nostalgic smell of that elephant, and you can smell them in the wild as well. It's great. Just can't wait to get out there. I'm itching to show the guys as well. I really am.
With their mutual love of animals, the families have finally found some common ground.
Look at their trunk. It's so incredible.
Muscle in there.
There's 100,000 muscles in that trunk.
See, I don't know a lot about it. I just love them. I just take
That's what they say.
They're Lisa's favourite animals. Would you let her just stroke one?
Not even from here, because they grab you
right.
that trunk, you know, they'll pull you in a flash
Oh.
and stand on your head, and that'll be the end of you, I'm afraid.
Well, Lisa said it was her favourite animal, so I was really pleased about that, actually. I think she's what they're going to be surprised about is just how close you get when you see them in the wild. They're in for a real treat. They really are. Wish I could tell them.
It might be cold in Blackpool, but there's a new warmth between the families. Tonight they'll be hitting another gay club, and the O'Connors are blowing their budget to give Mel a makeover challenge.
You've got to get a new top for tonight. You only got polo necks. No, you must get a T-shirt, which is going to be too hot anyway.
Can we get in there? 'Cause I'm freezing.
Oh, come on then. Jonathan and Mel tonight.
Have you got one hands off, maybe? Maybe that might be more appropriate.
Or tonight, we might want to just
Well, that's great.
more into the scene.
Mel likes to look her best, so I'm sure it's almost her colour, actually, so I'm sure she'll wear it.
You know, so far you've done things that you said you wouldn't normally have done on a holiday, and I don't think you've been too disappointed so far. Maybe tonight's the night we'll see the real Mel, the unleashed Mel. We'll see.
There isn't an unleashed Mel,
There
I'm
isn't.
afraid. This is it.
The issue of restraint is also at the forefront of Jonathan Truss's mind as he shops with 9-year-old Christian for a gift for the O'Connor girls.
Have you got a lead, ordinary,
Yeah, sure.
like a, dare I say, dog lead? Yeah, I think that works really well. I think I love that. Now, there's a present that's functional and they can use.
This is for you, is
Yes.
it?
No, it's not for him.
Oh.
No. Trying to say.
Mel's also had a successful shop, and she's prepared to ditch her polo necks.
It's not normally what I would buy, but I thought it'd be appropriate for tonight. Says Rebel on it.
I just saw this at the
You did not.
local pet store. No, you'd have to fight over it because it comes apart. There you go. Put it in your bag.
And
quick.
we know you didn't actually buy it for us. What you did, you've got it for you for tonight. Disguised it for us. The truth will out, Jonathan. The truth will out.
He's in trouble now.
As the sun sets, they head back to the hotel to get ready for the night ahead. After the last two disastrous nights in gay clubs, the O'Connor boys are concerned about how the adults will cope.
If they're under quite a lot of pressure tonight, Dawn and Mum are under pressure to, you know, show them that a gay club isn't as bad, you know, as they fall, and the straight people can be welcome. And I think they're under pressure to sort of enjoy it. I don't know if they will though.
Yeah, they're not exactly ready, are they?
The way you move.
The climax to Lisa and Dawn's holiday is a night at the Flying Handbag, a venue attracting the most outrageous clubbers on the scene.
Yeah, when we pulled up, there was a couple of guys kissing in the window.
Oh, was there?
2 blokes kissing.
Oh.
And I thought, oh God, here we go. But actually, since we've been here, it's not too bad, is it?
Yeah, it's fine.
No, it's not too bad.
When we pulled up, the look on their face was amazing. It was absolutely one of horror and dread. And we thought that this is it, they don't want to do it, but they did it, and fantastic. Good game to you.
Yeah.
We feel comfortable, don't we?
Well, let's not
Do
get
you?
carried away. Yeah, I guess
I
so.
do.
I think we've got to get the collar
no,
out
we've
on
got to do
Jonathan,
that.
because I owe you one, Jonathan. I owe you one, Jonathan. I don't like people. Ah!
There's no way you're getting up on it. Chance 0.
You wouldn't go for the dog collar bit, but hey, you know.
We tried.
We did. I tried very hard. But at the end of the day, you know, we're in a gay club. They're a straight couple. They've done fantastic so far. I'll sing their praises to heaven because they're fantastic.
The Trusses begin to relax and even show Dawn and Lisa how to bust a few moves.
It was good, I enjoyed it. It was good fun.
Yeah.
It was good fun. Chatting up these lesbians, getting absolutely nowhere, but, you know, they're good looking.
It was a good night. Really enjoyed it. It's brilliant.
It's 2 a.m. and for the first time, both couples end the night together. The O'Connors' Blackpool holiday is finally at an end, and at last the Trusses can reveal the next destination.
You're coming on holiday with us on safari to Kenya.
Oh, wow!
There's lions around, plenty of elephants. We're camping under canvas. You have elephants coming through the camp. You'll hear hyenas at night. Yeah, you're going to have some creepy crawlies, I'm afraid, probably.
There had to be a downside to something so fabulous, didn't there?
Are you excited?
Yes, you're welcome.
Very. I just... Oh, can't wait.
The families are jetting off to Kenya, but Dawn, like 1 in 6 Brits, is terrified of flying. This long-haul flight is going to be a real ordeal.
A bit nervous when we're up there, aren't you? Turbulence and that, but once we're up, she'll be fine. Just getting up there. The thing is, it's so difficult because I love taking off. So I'll try and sit here and I'm like... Like, you have to loosen the grip a bit because my hand's got no circulation in it whatsoever. Like, the law.
After a traumatic 13 hours of flying, the families finally arrive in Nairobi. But there's no time for a pit stop, and the O'Connors are exhausted.
It's been a long haul for us, and we are so tired. To think that we've got to go straight out and do something is just unbelievable. I wish I was back at home right now.
Coming up, there's an even bumpier ride for Dawn.
That was a disaster. She says she wants enough to go home.
And the sight of posh frocks pushes the O'Connors over the edge.
Do you think I'm going to wear one of them? You are so sadly mistaken. I would rather not have a meal for a week than wear one of those.
After a gruelling journey, the families have finally arrived in Kenya. For the O'Connor family, it's a world away from Blackpool.
For them, on top of being tired, it's a little bit scary because they don't know what's going to happen. They don't know what's going on. It's very alien, the environment to them. So I hope they're going to be okay.
Wish I didn't have big boobs.
Before the families reach their destination in the Masai Mara, they're stopping off for breakfast. And their first sight of the Kenyan wildlife is a much-needed pick-me-up.
Oh, look!
There's a little thing
Look!
on
Oh, I don't know where to look next. Look! 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 Oh my God!
Alright. Blimey.
Look! I saw the sign for the giraffes and I got really excited and I got an adrenaline buzz from somewhere. They are Bertha, whatever your name is. This is unreal.
At last we're here. It really does feel like I've come home.
The families are treated to a 5-star breakfast, but the O'Connors aren't used to the first-class service.
Really weird having somebody waiting on you and you just want to get up and clear the table. What we do is what you like.
Don't you dare. Don't you dare.
It's even too much for 16-year-old Paul.
I didn't feel very comfortable when we were eating breakfast because it's just not the sort of thing that I'm used to. People, you know, doing everything for you and, you know, you don't have to do anything. I don't know if I like it or I don't. At the moment, I'm not too sure.
Breakfast over, it's time for the Truss family to give the O'Connors their rules.
Welcome to the Truss holiday. Now we do have quite a few rules. There's some very, very early mornings. 5:30, sometimes it may even be at 5 o'clock. You're going to be going to bed early as well. There's going to be no 1 o'clocks. There's no fast food joints here, guys. I'd really like to see you eating well and healthily. Not too many fizzy drinks. I want to see you drinking lots of water. That's really important. And the final rule, guys, is safety. There's no running around. It's not a football ground, obviously. Wild animals are in the camp day and night. If you come face to face with a wild animal, don't run. You must stand your ground because if you run, it'll chase.
Run towards
the cats will chase you. An elephant will charge.
Just stand there.
You stand there, yell, but do not run.
Cry. Oh, yeah, you need a clean pair of pants.
Safety rules I'll have to adhere to, and I know Dawn was backing me up on that, because that's really important. Obviously, it's really important because the guys have got to respect the environment they're in is completely alien to anything they've experienced before.
They know that it's for their own safety, isn't it?
That's stupid, you know.
So any one of them makes a noise and attracts some animal that shouldn't be there, they deserve to get hit by a lion.
Their journey's not over, and they set off on the final leg, which unfortunately for Dawn means yet another plane ride.
I think just right about now, it's sort of dawning on her
That we're going on another
aeroplane.
Look, she's got her mouth wide open. She's going.
Oh, crikey. Okay. Well, you talk to her. I'll be in the vehicle.
What's going on?
We've got a 40-minute flight. It's a very short, smooth flight.
40-minute flight.
It's nothing. It's either that or a 6-hour drive on a very, very bumpy road.
This time the plane is smaller, but the challenge for Dawn is even greater.
It won't be going as high, which means I'm going to get a real feeling of that height, and I hate heights. My stomach's in knots now.
You don't want to do it, I told Jonathan we can't do it.
An experience of a lifetime, isn't it?
Well,
Finish.
if you like it, I love it or loathe it, baby, you'll probably never get to do it again.
It's just going to seem like I'm high. Nothing else will even come into the equation, but I'm going to do it. I don't want to let anybody down, so it's going to happen. It will happen.
Reluctantly, Dawn boards the plane. But it's a bumpy ride, and not long before she's feeling the effects. With a traditional Masai welcome organised for the landing party, the royal treatment begins.
When we come back, we're not doing this journey back. I need to get out of here.
Alright, darling, alright. Alright. That was a disaster. Total and absolutely disaster. She says she wants enough to go home. Oh, look, it's very go funny. I've got goose pimples, look.
It's an emotional start to the second holiday.
Humour, we've been going for a long time and the batteries are flat. Today, I think that's it, I've had enough.
For the next week, the families will be staying at Little Governor's Camp, an exclusive holiday destination favoured by the rich and famous. With a week's stay costing the Truss family £6,000, it's a home from home.
I think the Governor's Camp experience is definitely one that if you want to experience the African bush, you should do. You want for nothing. Everything is there for you. If you need or want something, then there's somebody there to do that immediately, and you're treated like kings.
Look at it, it's fantastic. Look, it's great. Wow, beautiful.
Oh yeah, I'm going to go to sleep now.
Good night.
This is fantastic, absolutely brilliant.
Lovely.
Wow, the size of that bit is bigger than ours.
But for the O'Connor boys, their new surroundings are overwhelming, especially for Paul.
I'm fed up with it. Too much. I don't know, I think it's just stupid.
Having had time to unpack, the girls are also feeling uncomfortable.
Reminds me of this, like the slave days, the old days, and I mean, bringing the luggage in, you know, we had one porter, if you like, for each piece of luggage. And I'm used to sort of doing for us, if you like, and taking the bags off Lisa and getting it done, and I'm just finding that a little bit weird. Tomorrow I'm sure they'll settle into it fine.
They'll just slope right in.
They'll feel a lot more comfortable with it, I'm sure.
After an emotional day, the families call it an early night. It's 6 a.m. Professional wildlife artist Jonathan has arranged a painting masterclass, but some of his students have missed their wake-up call.
Where's Lisa and Luke?
They're not coming. They're having a rest. They're so tired, Jonathan.
No.
Yeah, well,
She'd love it. She would have loved it too.
She would have. I have no doubt about it, but she's just not up to it at the moment.
No, I know. Well, that's a shame.
I'd rather they had a rest, and they'll be better for later on.
Leaving Lisa and Luke behind, they head off. The Masai Mara is one of Africa's greatest game reserves, with over 400 different species living in 700 square miles of wild terrain. After a 2-hour drive, master painter Jonathan has chosen a suitable subject for his fledgling artists. A rock. At least it won't eat them or run away.
Have a go at that first, so it comes all the way under there. And just sketch it and then start building the oil up.
That's what I was thinking, Jonathan. just build it up.
I haven't done anything like this before. See how it comes out.
That's not bad.
Okay, you get on with your own, never mind that.
It's a grace patch.
Yeah, I'll do the critique, thanks very much. Go on.
But not everyone's up for Jonathan's assessment.
Come over here and criticise and I'll kick your head in.
Not bad.
Great
A bit more grey. You're supposed to be drawing the rock now, not the sun.
For Paul, it's all a bit of a laugh, but his brother Lee is making an impression.
That's really good, actually.
That's
No, it's not. Why is Yeah, I just said he's done a fantastic picture, actually. I'm really proud of him. He's really surprised me. He's a computer kid who loves his computers and what have you. But at least he's really getting into it.
That is really coming on.
Yeah.
No, I'm serious. I'm serious. You've got the colours really well. Really, really well. Are you enjoying it?
Yeah, it's quite fun actually. It's different to what I thought.
It's very good.
Paul, I've noticed that you've put a house in your composition.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't actually see any houses out
well
here.
with the blue and yellow.
Did you knock it on the floor or something? When we get back to the UK,
and also
I will personally
grass.
pay for you to get professional help.
With the masterclass over, they head back to camp for dinner and an early night.
I think the painting was really good today, actually.
It was quite good.
Better
even
than I thought.
though I was mucking about for most of it, it was still good. It was good fun.
I thought it would be a load of
It was good fun.
Sunrise in Kenya, and for the Trusses, it's never too early for bubbly.
Champagne, Dawn?
Can't stand champagne, it's disgusting.
Only if it's good.
Hands up for orange juice.
They like Bucks Fizz, don't they? We missed our champagne, haven't we? So we're not going to ruin it with some
We're making up for lost time.
Next on the menu is a 5-course breakfast with full silver service.
I don't mind being waited on. I'm quite happy to be waited on.
The Trusses may be lapping it up, but the O'Connors are feeling increasingly uneasy with being waited on hand and foot.
I think we're treating them like slaves. This is very much all in your face, it's all the time. Not just that, it's everything. I mean, your dad's washing your hands last night, you know, you're pouring your water. I'm like, I just feel awkward.
Takes a while to start working.
I just don't like it, I just don't feel comfortable with it.
While the O'Connors are struggling to fit in, Jonathan Truss is in his element, and he's keen to show off his knowledge.
See that long neck, same amount of bones in their neck as we've got, which is 7. See them in the bush straight ahead? Well, if you see below the knee, they've still got markings. These guys got a kick, kill a lion. Yeah, giraffes have got fantastic eyesight.
Away from the gay clubs of Blackpool, he's king of the Masai Mara. Tonight there's a special banquet back at camp. Jonathan's keen that both families should look their best, and he's arranged a surprise for the O'Connors.
We have a special dinner. I know you probably wouldn't have the right attire for the occasion, so we've got some beautiful clothes for you. Let's go and have a look.
These trousers don't fit by about 20 sizes.
That's what you call pucker gear, lads. These are your clothes to keep. They're not out on rental or anything.
Yeah, you'll have to...
But the tracksuit-loving O'Connors don't take kindly to other people dressing their boys.
No? You don't like it?
Feeling insulted, they take a stand.
I'll give dinner a miss. I'm not wearing that. I'm not.
That is a no.
Definitely.
If you think I'm going to wear one of them, you are so sadly mistaken. I would rather not have a meal for a week than wear one of those.
It is a special dinner. We've got a few other
I
surprises.
appreciate that, but I'm not going. I'll see you all in the morning.
While Dawn makes her feelings public, behind closed tent flaps, it's Lisa who explodes with anger.
I don't know, it's just a gesture. I think Lisa's upset. I really didn't want to upset her. That's not what we wanted at all. We've got a really lovely dinner lined up for them. I don't know, maybe I'm insensitive to something, I'm not sure.
Thank you.
Lisa refuses to budge, leaving Dawn and the boys to attend in their usual T-shirts and tracksuits.
It's a shame she didn't come down for dinner.
Yeah, it's a shame.
I hope she feels better tomorrow.
Thank you.
Oh no.
Lisa is quite capable of dressing her and the boys, and she's quite capable of dressing them. She doesn't need anybody else to tell her to do such things.
It's a shame, we're not upset her, I'm not sure what to say there, but it's really, after such a lovely, lovely day, she's just very tired.
After a good night's sleep, Lisa and Dawn have recovered from last night's upset.
We felt like we was being treated as underdogs, as second-class citizens maybe, that can't get their kids nice clothes.
I just felt degraded.
You just thought that you don't like people telling you what to do anyway, do you?
I certainly don't like being dressed.
First walked in, it was quite amusing until I saw what was there for me. You think I'm going to wear a sparkly little white number, it's just not going to happen.
Putting the issue behind them, they head off for their final art class. Realising he's overstepped the mark and anxious to make amends, Jonathan searches out Lisa's favourite animal.
Okay, listen guys, look at the ear, where the leg comes up to the middle of the ear. Okay, you get your reference point there. Look at the under the belly, that comes up almost to join the bottom of the ear. All those things are in relation to something else, and that's how you get the actual shape of the beast. You're just looking at the elephant, gauge where the eye is, stuff like that. Look at the way it's moving.
Oh, I can't do this, it's stupid.
What? Shut up!
Class troublemaker Dawn is clearly not enjoying it, but teacher's pet Lisa is getting stuck in.
Oh, lovely. Party elephant. In a gimp suit.
I have a feeling they're not taking this seriously.
Doing my best here.
Put the texture you get on the pencil. Then with a putty rubber, give it a pinch. Put the highlights in just with the putty rubber. You're taking out, putting where the light hits the ear. Hey, we all having a good time or what?
Back at camp, Jonathan marks his class's work.
Lisa, have you ever done any sketching before?
Never. Only when I was at school, like normal. You know.
That is really good. I mean it. I mean it.
Well, I tried.
Look at the head on this. Look at that.
That's pretty good actually.
Everything's in the right place.
Very good.
That's terrific.
Jonathan's so impressed with his star pupil, he awards her the prize for most promising artist. And with his paintings selling for thousands, it's quite a prize.
This is my wee sketch. You can have my sketch and I'll sign it for you. Not that it's worth anything. It's very sketchy.
It's lovely though. Oh, bless.
Coming up, there's more trouble for Dawn as she confronts her fear of flying in its most extreme form.
Can't believe the size of it. My stomach is all over the place.
It's the final morning in Kenya, and to end the holiday on a high, Jonathan has arranged a balloon ride over the Masai Mara. But for Dawn, who's scared of heights, it's a nasty surprise.
I can hear engines. Maybe a plane. If it's a plane, I won't be very impressed at all.
We are going to be ballooning across the Masai Mara. Yeah, fantastic. A truly once-in-a-lifetime experience. And here we are. These are 16-man balloons, I think.
Can't believe the size of it. My stomach is all over the place. I thought it was a plane. I rather wish now maybe it had have been. It's going to fall on us.
Look at that, look at that.
Fall on you. Look. Yeah, so it's going to be an amazing experience. I just need to pluck up some courage to get in the basket.
With the balloon about to take off, it's now or never for Dawn. Against all her natural instincts, Dawn forces herself into the basket. But spotting animals is going to be impossible from that angle.
Yeah. Oh, it's lovely, honestly. You've got to stand up and just see. Look at the hills over there.
As the balloon floats along, remarkably, Dawn forgets her fears and starts to enjoy the view.
If I hadn't got in when I got in, I wouldn't have got in. And I'd have regretted it because it's beautiful. It is beautiful.
Yeah, a bit closer to the main road.
For the O'Connors, it's the climax to a unique holiday as they float above one of the most beautiful places on Earth.
But that was so much better than...
I'm glad you did it. I'm really glad you did it.
I would never have dreamed about it.
Hey?
Landing was hilarious. Like being on a ride, wasn't it?
Oh,
no, down again. Whoop.
The African experience is nearly over, but it's had a lasting effect on the O'Connors.
I never ever dreamed that I would get in an 8-seater plane, and I never dreamed I would ever get on a hot air balloon. And in actual fact, the balloon ride was better than I could ever dream.
So far, it's definitely been a holiday of a lifetime.
I would say this is one of the best holidays I've been on.
I think, yeah, it is a holiday of a lifetime, so I probably won't ever come here again within the next 10 years or whatever.
What a fantastic place. It's everything and more that I ever thought it would be, ever.
Certainly an experience of a lifetime, without a shadow of a doubt.
With both holidays over, the families sit down together for a final meal.
We won't be going back.
No, we
to
won't be
Blackpool.
going back. No, but it has opened my eyes a little bit.
I was reluctant about going, and I was worried about it, but it actually was good. Really enjoyed that.
Mel up on stage, would you ever have dreamed it? Boogie, straight that stuff,
Yeah,
eh?
she was, wasn't she? That was fun. It was really good to see out there. Well, Lisa, you're sketching. You're going to carry on with that, aren't you?
I've been looking for something to do outside of work, and I said to Dawn when we get home, I'm going to go up to the local college and see what courses they've got available.
The only blot on the horizon was the clothes incident for us. If you think I'm going to wear one of them, you are so sadly mistaken. I would rather not have a meal for a week than wear one of those.
We're being made to be total, I don't know, second-class citizens.
We're not a dress-up family, as you can tell.
We're just not comfortable like that. We like to dress casual and...
Yeah. Listen, I want to apologise again for that, and it's just part of an evening where we thought it might be fun.
I didn't like the being waited on under the foot. I really didn't. It was everything. And I did my head in a little bit, I must admit.
It's no different from Blackpool. I mean, we're all being served at Blackpool, is it? Maybe? No?
I don't agree with that. It's like going back to the old days with the slaves and the middle-class people. And I just couldn't get that out of my head at all. Christian, I've noticed a lot since when we first got to Blackpool, how you've come right out of your shell.
We have noticed that you do mollycoddle yours a little bit more than we do ours.
What do you think, Christian? Would you like to be off the reins a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, it's a bit paranoid about everything, really.
You could easily give us some more elastic there, but that's just the way you are.
It is bad, and I know it's bad to be like that, too over the top. You know,
maybe you could just give them a little bit more.
Elastic band on their waist.
I'm not telling you what to do.
Try.
Don't get me wrong at all. Just a little bit more, maybe.
I will say everything in my life, I think, from now on is going to have a wow factor.
I have so many good memories from this up here forever.
Awesome.
I just want to thank you all. It's been fantastic.
Do you know what I enjoyed most in Blackpool? Honestly, it was your company. I really mean that. It was just really good fun being with you.
It's been an extraordinary journey, with two very different families forming an unlikely friendship.
Thanks for a great holiday from our family. We really did have a wicked time.
Thanks, guys, for showing us your world in Blackpool.
Hope you kept your promise. Hope you're giving the kids a little bit more of elastic band and you've given them a little bit more independence.
I have changed a little bit. I have relaxed a little bit, but only a little bit.
Didn't want to say anything at the time, but you made great butch lesbian love. If you get bored with Jonathan, feel free, give us a call.
Kenya or Blackpool? The similarities are alarming, aren't they? Right, next up we've got film fun for you. It's Tom Hanks getting in a pickle for Apollo 13 in just a sec. And I've just had the OK to tell you this. Paris Hilton is coming back to ITV2. Brand new series of BFF starts Wednesday at 8.